Welcome to week 4. This one, let's get to work. So we've covered a lot of ground in the last modules, and I hope you're getting a lot out of the weekly webinars. But tonight, we're actually going to fill out or ask you to start filling out an actual loan application. You should be well on your way to starting to track your money diary, where your money goes, your living expenses, so we can put that to the bank and tell them that you really are living within your means. And then we're going to start talking about debt reduction, because once you get that loan, you're going to be in debt. And remember last module we talked about good debt and bad debt. So because you're in debt on this one, we want to show you some really good tricks on getting out of debt. The key secret is pay more often. We're going to give you some actual examples of that and how to get out of debt. We've got some great videos from past customers who have literally got down to half their time in debt. And the benefit of that, imagine if I could your parents for a minute, where they went through, mum and dad went through life paying off their home. Can you imagine if someone had tapped them on the shoulder and said, we can show you how to get out of that in half the time? Can you imagine what dad and mum, rather than paying their loan off by 60, and they could have paid it off by their 45th, 50th birthday? Can you imagine the difference that would make to their life, having all the money that they were paying to the bank in their pocket to spend on themselves? So on our webinar this week, we're going to go into depth on debt reduction. And we're also going to talk about investing in growth assets. Why did we pick Ipswich? Why have we got we think Brisbane, Ipswich, out to Toowoomba is the greatest part of Australia? Why do we think that? I want to show you some facts on what's happening in that part of town. And I want you to start investing in your education. What I mean by that is that if we're going to go through life successfully and financially, it's not just your financial success that I'm after. I want you to educate yourself. When you think of us as a human being, if we broke our lives into 4 quadrants over here, I'm someone's father, I'm someone's brother, I'm someone's granddad, I'm all of these things to different people. What am I doing to become the best at that? And then if I look at how am I doing with my my finance part of my life, am I doing everything I need to be doing? So we're going to talk about what education can you give yourself and how can you study to be a better person and more successful in your job, your love life, and all of those facets of your life. So the webinar this week, we're going to cover a lot of ground. And we're going to talk about focusing on the right things. And what I mean by that is we get constantly bombarded with negative information. Every time you turn on the 6 o'clock news, bad news, bad news, bad news. I want you to start focusing on the right things that are important to you. So once we start to invest in your education and you find out what's important to you, your life goals, we start to educate on how do you get to those life goals and focus on those right things constantly and cut the negativity out of your life. So your homework this week, complete the home loan application that we've sent you, submit your FOG application that we've sent you, and continue your 3 months living expenses for the bank, because we've got another couple of months to go, not that long, but another couple of months to go till we can get that loan approved, once you've filled in all of the stuff that the bank's going to ask you for. And of course, come along to our live webinar where we're going to cover this all in detail. And you better cut out about an hour for that one. It's a great one. See you there.